He was born and raised in a small town in southwest New York. A small town that remembers its heroes. A town that remembers Corporal Jason Dunham. The post office, the library, and of course his high school, a place where Dunham touched the lives of many with his charm and wit.
Jason was a fun-loving boy who was always willing to help anybody with anything, whether it be his teacher, his family, his friends.
He was a cut-up in class.
The one day I walked up to him and leaned over and whispered to him, "Jason, you need to stop it or I'm going to kick your ass." And he just pulled back and looked up at me and gave me the smile that everybody talks about and said, "Okay, Mr. White."
You couldn't have asked for a nicer kid. I mean, he just was always happy, always smiling. No matter what, he just had that smile that would, win you over.
He was just a great kid to be with. Always had a smile on his face. Always was, willing to joke around, knew when to stop the joking around part in class.
That face, that smile and that smirk is what everybody remembers about him around here.
I'd give anything in the world to see him walk down that hall again. That big old grin of his, and I couldn't think of anything better.
So many people came to his funeral, it had to be held in the high school gym.
It was not just the Sile that the flags were at half-mast. The entire county flags were at half-mast.
The town of Sile, New York lost a gleaming gem. He was a devoted son, an awesome big brother, and a loyal confidant.
He didn't care what other people thought about him. Taught me that. Don't really listen to what people have to say about you. Just do what you do and care about what you want to do and how you feel about yourself. And so that helped me through a lot of stuff in high school.
But while his passing is hard, it came as no surprise.
I was not shocked because Jason would do anything to save anybody else.
He was doing his job. Mainly, he did what he did because these guys were his friends.
Corporal Jason Dunham now stands among the courageous heroes who have built the United States Marine Corps. The 2 Marines he saved will attest to that.
I wouldn't have my wife, I wouldn't have my little girl on the way. He means everything.
Just to have known somebody that achieved such greatness in his life, it's an honor.
He received the Medal of Honor posthumously, January 11th.
With this medal, we pay tribute to the courage and leadership of a man who represents the best of young Americans. With this medal, we ask the God who commands us to love our neighbor as ourselves to wrap his arms around the family of Corporal Jason Dunham, a Marine who is not here today because he lived that commandment to the fullest.
He now stands proudly among an elite band of warriors, heroes to never be forgotten. His picture will forever hang in our halls, his name forever in our books, and his legacy forever in our Corps. Reporting for the Naval Media Center, Gunnery Sergeant Stephen Williams.